The next chapter, it's one that I think we can all kind of just guess what's going to happen. It's just one of those ones because we know that, all these characters that just got out of like a time skip power up period, that they're going to show all of their new abilities and how strong they are now. But even when you know something like that's going to happen, like Luck, one of the most popular characters in the series, as well as, a prodigy in his magic, he's just very, kind of crazy and battle hungry. There's no way that he's going to straight lose this fight. This is going to be, a hard fight for him because the Dark Disciples are still pretty strong. It doesn't change the fact that, Luck, I'm very certain is going to win. I'll be surprised if he loses. I mean, with it was more acceptable because it was Xenon that beat him. It wasn't the Dark Disciple. Like the second he got, his spirit died and Spirit of Zephyr out, he took out Goderoy's. But with this dude, Sven King, I mean, he's not gonna. He's first up. He's gonna go down probably just as easily once Luck busts out whatever his new spells are. And like I said, it's one of those ones where I think everyone, once we get to the chapter, we know it's like, oh yeah, Luck's gonna bust out whatever new abilities he's got, whatever new spells he's gonna, he's developed, and show what kind of like power he's obtained in the last 6 months. And it's one of those ones that, like I said, people know is gonna happen. And I think we can get that with the other 3 fights. Will probably be Leopold, Charmy, and Rill. But at the same time, we want to see them just because those are like some of the most fun aspects about like right after a time skip. It's like, man, I can't wait to see what this character can do now. I can't wait to see what this character can do now. It's just a lot of fun. And at the same time, it's growth, and seeing where Luck's at now is going to be really enjoyable, and it's going to be really cool to see where like he can stand up, and when other people start to like acknowledge him more, and he's going to get a lot more presence in what's going on, because he hasn't had a lot of spotlight in a while. Like he had the first one when they were in the dungeon arc, obviously, and then they had the when they were in the water temple, and then he got the part where he was possessed in the Elf Resurrection arc. But that was at the very, like, I'd say, like, I don't want to say very start, because it was like, what, 160 to like 164 or something. So that was like a year before the Elf arc ended, and that was like 2 years from now. So I remember that was like shortly after I started doing Black Clover reviews on my channel. It was either shortly after or like right when I started doing them for my channel. So it's been a while since we've gotten like some good Luck flex and some good Luck fights in general. Charmy and Rill, I think people can be patient at. I mean, Rill's is more of a display magic, and Charmy, I know we already know what Charmy's capable of, and we got the whole half dwarf thing with Charmy. It was still a bit ago. It was like a little over a year ago, but at the same time, it's clearly way more fresh than with Luck. And I think the only one that I'm super, just in general, excited to see all around is when we get to Leopold's. With Luck, though, I'm hoping he gets like maybe the advanced form that Luflu had. We know he's got that kind of partial one that he's wearing in this picture. I know it's an edit, but that was the form he had. It's this one with the little horns and the claws and stuff. But that, or being able to do a level of lightning magic in relation to nature, because out of all the characters that went to the 6-month training, I think Luck had the best of it. And then obviously Asta's gonna come out like with the biggest flex because he's the main character, but the biggest overall. I mean, Yami's was impressive, but Yami was already really powerful. I mean, Asta was strong, but we never saw Asta just 1v1 larger groups like that. I mean, he had mostly up until that point been in group fights, and then just getting like a straight solo raid from him was really awesome. But from Luck, out of everyone that was training, I think he had the best deal, because with the Spirit Guardians, the strongest one by far is clearly Gaja, and Gaja is a lightning mage, so the way that Luck is, also lightning magic, and then, he always wants to fight, so in this whole training setup, I bet he fought Gaja constantly in the last 6 months, and then observed his magic and figured out some things. And we know from the elf that took over his body, like before he went into that kind of form that he had like a lightning cloud form, and then a lightning bolt straight come out of it. It wasn't like him shooting lightning; it was lightning from a storm cloud. So it's going to be a lot faster. It's going to have lightning speed, and it's going to carry a lot more power than his normal attack. So we'll probably see something like that. Maybe get something like this Bowser Karga from Zatch Bell, something cool like that, where it's a lightning attack in the shape of something, just as a representation of luck. I wonder what creature Tabata would use to kind of like say, hey, look, it's luck. But anyway, other than that, comment below. Tell me your thoughts are about this prediction and what you think is going to come out in the next chapter. It's going to be a little extra while because the next chapter was postponed a week because all the virus stuff going around. So they're just said, all right, we're gonna give them a little extra time to do stuff, and obviously they gotta have social distancing and stuff. So they're able to get it's a week extra. We gotta wait, but the bright side is that the week that Tabata is gonna have extra to rest, and maybe he'll get ahead on what he's doing and get a little bit more of his plans all set up for what's to come. I'm hoping he rests and gets a little recharged because we wait 2 weeks and then it's a chapter, and then I think the week after that's Golden Week. And then after that week, we get back to normal schedule. So it's gonna be a bit rough for the next month or so. Well, not really. Nerd rough. It's gonna be like, damn it, my patience. But there's a lot of other manga we can read in the meantime. I would suggest Mushi Bugyo because it's very similar. Main character very similar to Asta if you like Asta. But anyway, comment below. And I'd really appreciate hearing what you guys have to say. And if you would please thumbs up the video, friend the like button and subscribe button, and check out my other videos. But other than that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed, and I thank you all for listening.